Throughout the entire weekend, fans at the Capital One All-Star Village got to check out the authentic All-Star gear. Shop the QR code and visit MLBshop.com to get your favorite All-Star team gear at home. And I'm glad that folks can get All-Star gear, and they should go there and buy it all up right now. But how sweet is it that the teams are wearing their uniform, players are wearing their team's uniforms again?
I'm telling you, it's one of the coolest things. That think about the young kids that didn't know that they could do that, because we grew up watching it, and now it's back, and you get to pick out and don't have to wonder who and where they played for.
Fernando Tatis Jr. leads off this inning. 1 ball, 1 strike against Chris Bubich. Tatis has taken over for Acuna defensively. This is his first at bat of the game. Yeah, it takes in the dirt. 2-1. Bunch of changes again defensively for the American League. Quan in left, Michael Garcia, another Royal, and Alejandro Kirk of the Toronto Blue Jays now doing the catching.
Ball, that's up.
Well, for Tatis, his 6th season in a career that you can really split into 2 parts. He debuted when he was 20 years old in 2019. He had a home run title within his 3rd year, had a record-setting contract. But then he missed a full year. Swings and misses here, 3-2. There's a suspension. There were the injuries. He underwent 3 surgeries while he was away. This is the 3rd year of kind of career 2 for him. And while the numbers aren't through the roof like they were early, this is still such a fun player to watch. He takes a walk here, and what he's done defensively moving to right has been incredible. He's aboard to open this 6th inning. And our game summary. 2 runs were in the bank before there was an out recorded. On a double from Ketel Marte off of Tarek Skubal.
2 soft hits and then 1 down the line, and that's all the scoring so far. Runs are hard to come by in the All-Star game lately. Pitching and the arms and the velocity. Winning out.
The National League, one of its last 15 since that double from Marte, who's pinch hit for here by Brendan Donovan of the St. Louis Cardinals. There goes the runner. Tatis will steal second, and that's still very much part of his well-rounded game.
I was waiting for a promo on a stolen base, but I guess we don't have one.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't give it to him.
I won't.
This year, right? Just stop right there, John. Sales is about to get angry.
Steal a base? Steal a base.
Here's a 2-0. Chopped foul. Cardinals kind of hard to figure out, aren't they?
Yeah, it's been one of those years for them, but they're not out of it, right? They definitely caught fire, like a lot of the teams have had these streaks, and offensively they got onto a good little run.
Game and a half out of the last playoff spot. Ground ball left side. Bobby Witt Jr. gets there. A jump throw is wide, and an infield hit for Donovan. 1st and 3rd, nobody out.
Going the other way. This was going to be a real tough play. I don't think he really got a good grip on the ball, but I don't think it was going to matter. Playing up the middle and had to go backhand. One of the most electric shortstops in the league, and shortstop position is filled with some incredible talent.
Inside, and a ball on Pete Alonso. Lined out his first time. We were talking to Pete. You were mentioning how steady he seemed this year. He talked about his mechanics being dialed in. This is as well-rounded as he's ever been. Always had the home runs, but he's hitting .280 this year, and he's showing off that home run power here. It is gone. Pete Alonso goes the other way. A 3-run shot to break it open.
I don't know if I saw this correctly, but we'll get a chance to see the replay. I'm wondering if Pete knew where that ball was going after it hit his bat. I mean, we knew where it was going. Let me see what the reaction is. He hits the ball. Okay, he's following it the whole way. I thought he looked back as the ball to right field here will go, and see the tall wall in the fence, but right field is where you get the most carry here in this stadium, and not a big 3-run homer.
247 in his career, and his first in the All-Star game. 5-0 for the National League. Pete Alonso. Normally when he homers here, the fans are not happy, but most of the folks here, being Braves fans, want the National League to win. They'll take it. Chopper foul, 1-1 on Suarez. Another home run hitter right here.
Oh my goodness, 31 I think.
Yeah, including 4 in one game. Only Ohtani's got more than Suarez in the National League, who may not be a Diamondback for long. If they decide to sell, there's going to be a lot of teams that would like him. Shot on the ground to second to perhaps his future teammate. I don't know, Jazz Chisholm. One gone in the 6th, and down to Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. Pete, you just said to me that was fun. Take me through it.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, it's unbelievable environment here. Great job from the guys in front of me. I mean, Toddy had an unbelievable beat. Donnie hustling out a single there. I mean, unbelievable base running from this guys. That they set up the whole situation.
Pete, thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Joe,
absolutely.
back to you.
Thanks, guys.
First Met to hit a home run in the Midsummer Classic in 19 years. That'll do it for Chris Bubich. And to the bullpen again goes Aaron Boone in a 5-0 game. Tatis knew he'd take his time, enjoying it, and head home. New pitcher, new hitter. First off the pitcher, it's Casey Mize. One of the 6 Detroit Tigers in the game. Most of any team, fitting for the team with the best record in baseball. The new hitter, Hunter Goodman of the Colorado Rockies. He flies it off the end of the bat to Buxton in center field. Now coming up, the end of this inning, special tribute you're not going to want to miss. One Atlanta got to pay tribute to Hammer and Hank. So stick with us. And the 6th inning wraps up. 2 outs in this 6th. Corbin Carroll hacks at the first one. It's foul. Now Casey Mize, #1 pick of the draft in 2018. So this is extra meaningful for him, given everything he's gone through to get here. Carried all the weight of the expectations and then dealt with injury after injury. But at the age of 28, he's 9-3. ERA around 3.
Thank you.
And at his first All-Star game, finally healthy enough to put it together. He's dealt with a hamstring a little bit again, but got through that and has been part of a really good Tigers staff.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about the staff that they have and going into the postseason and trying to beat one of these 2 guys, that's what makes Detroit so intriguing and why they're so happy in the Motor City about their Tigers.
Mize to Carroll with the 1-2 and a high fly ball to deep right center field. Corbin Carroll leans into this one for a home run. Little man, but big time pop. Corbin Carroll, 5'10", 165 pounds. 21 home runs though already this season, and he's got one here in the All-Star game.
Having a bounce back year. He went through a little rough patch, and now he's back on his game as he just catches a breaking ball right on the perfect part of the bat.
Oh, nice play. All-Star fan. And the Diamondbacks mascot loves it. Here's Ellie De La Cruz swinging and missing at the first pitch. First time since 1977 the National League had 2 home runs in 1 inning. It's upstairs and a ball and a strike on De La Cruz, who's got the kind of pop that could make it 3. He's just 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season, already at his 2nd All-Star game, and he just keeps on getting better. Chase is here, and he's behind 1-2.
He's got electricity in his legs, in his arm, and in his bat. The only thing he's got to do is cut down on the strikeouts, and sky's the limit.
Swings and misses, strike 3, but the National League gets 4 here in the 6th inning. trying to get just its second win over the last 12 All-Star games. They lead 6-0. Pete Alonso goes the other way with a 3-run shot and enjoys it with his teammates and a guy from across the league. And then a home run from Carroll. Get ready to honor Hammer and Hank. A fitting way for that 6th inning to go with a pair of home runs.